Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. They get a throw in. Messi. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's the throw. He's in space and looking for options. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nicely aimed pass.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Tries to pass it through. Balde. That's an imaginative pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ribery tries to play it through. And this is Griezmann. He's picked his way through. Oh, important interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ribery. Griezmann. Now that is commitment to the cause. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Thuram gets good distance on it. Araujo. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
Played out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
There will be 1 minute.
Played in deep. And that was very necessary. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break.
Chance in football. Substitution for Brazil. Number 22, Griezmann.
Here we go again then.
Field is number
0-0,
24,
and we're at the halfway point. He is through. He's having a shot! He has done it! The second half off to a spectacular start. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the first moment of real... And Ribery! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Brazil trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball.
Ribery! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Messi. Now it's Haaland. Looking to play him in. And here's Mbappe. Caught offside that time.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution for Brazil, number 19.
So, time for changes
Coming
on
onto
both
the
sides,
pitch
actually.
is number 13, Diego Forlan.
Now it's Osimhen.
Substitutions taking
Now
place.
it's Bellingham. Valde puts a cross in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Referee's given a throw. And this is Forlan. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's Forlan. Brazil have reclaimed it.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well read, nice interception. It's Forlan! Should have equalised.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Ambitious ball here. Thuram makes the interception. Bellingham. Weghorst. Weghorst! It's there! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And that's a throw-in. Bellingham with the delivery. There's the header! Oh, what has happened here? And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
A quick reminder today that
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Mbappe! Now it's Osimhen.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Ødegaard. Knocks it into space. Mendes is onto this. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Olise, looking for options for movement. Zakaria, nicely shaped ball. He's having a shot!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And here's Osimhen. This might spell danger. And a chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Played back to the goalkeeper. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. And here's Osimhen. Plays a sharp little ball here. Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Osimhen takes a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a fine interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. There will be a throw-in. Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Olise is one whose deliveries we all know about. Luis Suarez. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Osimhen.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Foot in. And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Hello, attendees.
Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Olise. Number 4.
That gets things going for the second half.
Coming on the field.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not...
It's fallen! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, smashing header! Danger averted for now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Ødegaard. Haaland. Osimhen has it in a wide position. Osimhen picks it up out wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. A probing pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. Looking for the run. Forlan had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
No way through. No breakthrough, and well into the second period, it is still anyone's game.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And the through ball. Suarez has it out wide and in space.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nicely aimed pass. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Osimhen, and he cuts out the supply. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That ball looks a good one. Osimhen finds himself offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Diego Forlan. Coming on the field. Number 18, Messi.
Well timed,
Number
excellent
10,
interception.
Didier Drogba. Substitution
Oh,
in
super
progress.
ball! And he's heaved it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. And this is Roberto Baggio. Kimmich. Now Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the
Please make
right
sure
result,
to
in my
watch the
opinion.
screen for an information bulletin from the regional police
So just time
department.
for me to... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Rummenigge. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get on the end of this? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Searching pass he's played there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
That's been slipped through. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, well played, well played. Nicely shaped ball. Maldini cuts out the pass. Davids.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread out to the left. Looking for options for movement. Ødegaard. Messi goes steaming forward. Opts to play it back. He's having a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
1 minute added time.
And that's gone route one. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please
It's a
join
dressing
me in
room
wishing
that
all the best
needs
to members
rousing
of
at
the
half-time,
fan
because in
club
truth
celebrating
they've
their
not
wedding
really been at it so
anniversary
far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Out to the left it goes. That's a sharp pass. Mendes made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And he skips past his man. Bale. Bale's cross.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means shapes to shoot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Zakaria. Ødegaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi. Ødegaard. Trippier. Plays the return pass. And he's in on goal! Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Zakaria. Number 15. Nuno Mendes.
He's got tall! Linked with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Number 17. Bellingham. Number 4. Joshua Kimmich. Number 5. Chouameni. Number 18. Balde. Number 25.
And it's Balde.
Substitution in progress.
Rummenigge. Cannavaro. And it's Cannavaro. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Mohamed Salah.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Delivery gets his head on it! And it's come back out to him. No mistake! With so little time left, grandstand finish! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
4 added minutes has
Barcelona
been indicated.
give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
He's being urged to shoot. And a chance! He's scored! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that is that. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Benfica against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good play. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Kimmich. Good chance here! He's got away with one there. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Nuno Mendes. Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Now it's Haaland. Torres. Hernes. And he cuts out the supply. Nuno Mendes. And it's Zakaria. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And that has left him in a heap.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Opts for safety. And it's Rice. Now it's Torres. Oh, that's well spotted. 30 minutes gone. Can he spark a counter here? Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Benfica have the chance to go the other way.
There will be
Nuno
one more
Mendes.
added time.
Strong running down that left flank. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick request.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, that's a key interception. And that'll be a goal kick. Looking for a runner. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Benfica appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Barcelona are still that goal to the good. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, terrible pass. Driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe gets through on his own. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Haaland under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this...
Tries a shot! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Coming on to replace him is number 22, Bellingham.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Mbappe. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Osimhen! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Osimhen is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. He's gone for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Bellingham. Diogo Costa getting this one clear. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get onto this? They get a throw in. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Belletti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe! Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely shaped ball. And that's an excellent interception. Van Bronckhorst is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And a shot! And he's gone looking for safety. Still goalless. Looking to play him in. And he's intervened well there. Nuno Mendes. Well, those of you who followed English football around the turn of the century will certainly know this man well. He is, of course, Giovanni van Bronckhorst, another fine Dutch import who claimed his fair share of trophies whilst on these shores.
And later on in the continent too, Peter. He never really struck me as a flashy player, but rather a model of consistency, adaptability and intelligence. He excelled in one of the hardest roles in the game.
A role, of course, you know very well, Jim. Van Bronckhorst's an incredibly influential player, and it is no surprise that he's worn that famous orange shirt more than 100 times.
Australia really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
That's a throw. Oh, what a ball! Serginho tries to pass it through. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nuno Mendes. He shifted it to the flank. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Araujo cuts it out. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Van Bronckhorst. He's had it nicked away. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Dembele. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And it's Mendes. Davids gets across, takes a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Van Bronckhorst. Serginho. And it's Valverde. Belletti. Now that looks a decent ball. Dembele! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nicely aimed pass. So, what can they make of this? And this is Dembele. And there's a searching pass. That's a corner kick.
Substitution in progress.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Osimhen is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Probing pass.
There will be
Well,
one
that might
added
be
time.
that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable.